Hey there, Mountaineers. Today we got another one from Cubite Classics as well as Pico. They've been doing a lot of these old school retro games, and it's the Samurai collection. You get the first Samurai, which was on the Amiga, the Commodore 64, as well as the Super Nintendo, and you get the second Samurai, which is also on the Amiga and the Sega Master System. And both of these are fairly decent titles with pretty good reviews. You can play both of them right here in one little collection. And if you like things like The Legend of Cage or Shinobi or The Last Ninja, you're going to enjoy this. Or Strider, it has that same feel. Um, it's got really cool boss fights, lots of beat 'em up action. It's not easy at all. It's rather difficult, but there's codes that you can use on them. You just have to look them up. You'll be able to find them. But it is a very challenging game, sort of like the last one they released that I reviewed. What was that game called? For some reason I can't. Was it Radical Rex? I believe that game was pretty tough too. This is probably just as tough. Some of these old retro games can be quite difficult today, since games are sort of simple nowadays. So this will definitely challenge you, but you can definitely handle it. And if you like stuff like I was talking about, especially Shinobi, it reminds me a lot of Shinobi. I loved Shinobi as a kid. I reviewed a game not too long ago that was inspired by Shinobi, but I can't. For some reason, I just can't think of the name of it. It had Freddie Mercury on the cover, but that was a really fun game. And this right here, you can tell I had the same inspirations. And it's also a lot different as well. As you see here, you're flying around with a jetpack. That's something you never really see in Ninja games. So it's definitely unique in its own ways as well. I had a good time with it. I figure most classic fans will. And I really love these games that Pico are doing. I hope they continue to do these because it's just a blast. You know, some of these games are really expensive. I believe I was looking this up online, and the cheapest I saw, the first Samurai, I think I saw it for like 30, and then the second Samurai, I believe the cheapest I could find it was like 60. So you're going to get both of these for $10. You know, that's pretty good. You know, because these look just like the originals, and you can also mess with like the options and put scan lines and stuff like that if you want that old classic feel even more. So it's definitely worth $10. You can't go wrong with that. Uh, but you know, if that's not your thing, if you're not into retro games, maybe this isn't for you, and you don't like a challenge, this might not be for you. But a lot of people are going to be really excited about this one to add both of these games to their collections for only $10. And it's on Xbox. I believe it's on Switch as well and PlayStation. So whatever console you're using, you're going to be able to get your hands on these two classic titles. And hopefully you enjoyed them as much as I did. These are two that maybe they're not the most well known, and you know it seems like a lot of these games Pico's getting are like that, but they are rare and they are expensive titles. So you know they're good to grab for $10. Just look at these cool boss fights and stuff. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. I think most people will enjoy this. I got a buddy who really likes Shinobi. I need to tell him about this one as well. Uh, so I'm giving this one a pretty good score of 6.8. It's another good Pico release and another one that's satisfying and it's glad to add to the collection. So let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know what you if you enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the support. Please hit the like, the subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps us get more games like this. And as always, until next time, see you in the leaderboards.